87.9. We are the voice of reasoning. We broadcast to you from the Dole Hill community in Voinjama City. My name is J. Mason Cordy. I'm here with Fatoma Dunor, Muhammad Umar Sharif, and this program will be simulcast on several other community radio stations here in Voinjama and also in Lofa. It is now our pleasure this morning to welcome into our studio Liberia Deputy Speaker Honorable Thomas P. Fallah, and also a representative of District Number 1. Honorable Fallah would like to say good morning and welcome to Radio Wologizi.
Good morning to Radio Wologizi, the people of Lofa County, our citizens, our parents, our mothers, the chiefs, the elders, the zoos, the young people, our marketers, the generality of our citizens of Lofa County, to all of the radio stations connecting me this morning. I'd like to say a pleasant good morning. It is by the grace of God we are here this morning, beaming from Wologizi. We are glad to be in the county. We are glad to interact with our citizens again through this medium. So yes, I'm glad. Good morning to the people of Lofa County, to all of the administrative district, 11 administrative districts of our county, 5 political districts of our county. We'd like to say good morning, wherever you are getting me from this morning. It is your son, your uncle, the Deputy Speaker of the Republic of Liberia, Representative Thomas Fallah.
Okay, now how was the recession like yesterday on your way before entering to Voinjama from Seaport Bridge Street to Voinjama? How was the recession yesterday?
Well, when you talk about Lofa County, and then having been one of the uncles, I normally refer to myself as one of the smaller uncles in the county, because we have the bigger uncles, especially the father of the land. So he's called every one of us as the bigger uncle of the land. But as one of the smaller uncles of the land, whenever Thomas Fallah is in the county, it's a gravity of attraction. So the issue of reception is an understatement, because I think our people are always glad. They're happy to see us. They're happy to receive me. So I'm just always excited just by that. All the last day was no time to rest. We had time to dance, to interact, to play, have some strong meetings. And there were a lot of activities up to this morning. So activities going to continue for the next 7 to 8 days as I'm in the county. Everywhere we go, we'll always be doing good. And everywhere we go, there will be positive reception everywhere.
As you go deep into this conversation, Honorable, how do you cope with all of these engagements? And I just want to start on that note. You know, you have to interact with a lot of people, the family. In fact, do you have time for yourself as a man that you are, a family head?
You will have time, but you have to be selfless as a leader.
Okay.
I've been in the process for 20 years. 20 years. And my job is just to interact and think for people, solve people problems. And every day of my life, I sleep, I wake up, is how to solve problems, how to find remedy for people, how to help my friends, my brothers, my communities, my citizens. So for me, it's just matter of being selfless. My family have adjusted, because honestly from the beginning it was tough as a young man coming up. There's no time for the family. Sometimes the mother want to work. You no time to have time with the children in the home. 24/7 you're busy. You come from work, people waiting for you. You go to your office, people surrounding you. You go even to a social gallery. It's jam-packed. So I think we're okay now. We have gotten adjusted. So it has become part of our life to interact with people whenever we can.
Now it's Christmas season, it's festive season. Ahead of the president arrival, a lot of things happening. Dre us through as to what do we expect to see, and that's how we're going to begin this conversation now.
Well, firstly, we'd like to say to the people of Lofa County, listening to me through this meeting, to say we send a very big Merry Christmas message to the people of Lofa County, and hoping for a prosperous new year as we engage 2026.
Okay.
We are getting into 2026 with a lot of energy, renewed energy as a county and leaders of our county, because we see there's a great prospect of national growth and development, with emphasis in Lofa County on the astute leadership of this president, the uncle of Lofa County, His Excellency Joseph Human Parker. There are serious programs that are going to touch the lives of our people, not personally or individually, but it's going to be holistic in terms of his drive to see Lofa County be a better place, his drive to see growth come to the people of Lofa County, his drive to see his citizens not being restrictive just to Lofa, but Lofa is part of Liberia.
Okay.
So if other counties should benefit, I think Lofa is no exception. Lofa should also benefit from the national cake and the national envelope. And there will be a lot of groundbreakings. There will be a lot of projects, Ministry for Infrastructure, Agriculture, and a lot more empowerment, young people getting possibility. Not all, there will be one at a time. But I think the plan is great, the vision is great. And like we always around some of us is to help him drive this vision. So we see 2026 to be a promising year for the people of Lofa County. And more besides, we are here, like he has said, he decided to visit the county, meaning His Excellency, to spend the Christmas with his people. And likewise, all of us, the local political leaders of the county as well, have decided to move into the county, meaning the senators, the representatives, all of us to join this big and massive celebration by the uncle of the land, where we ourselves, as political leaders of those respective districts and county, have our own programs, but we're going to delve into what the president is doing, because when the overall leader is in the town, people have to submit and conform. So we're going to find ourselves celebrating, because joining our citizens to celebrate the triumphant entrance of the president. So from Salaya to Sosa, coming to Voinjama, going to Kolahu, going to Vao, Foya, there will be a conglomeration of people. In fact, beginning to converge this morning at the waterside to receive the president. And the president is expected that he will be massively received by the people of Voinjama district this evening, hopefully by 4 o'clock. We have come to this studio using this medium to call on all of our citizens under the sound of my voice as your uncle. Now, today, I know our people have their busy schedules. Market people have to go because it's the eve of Christmas. We still have our little hustle to do. But while you are hustling, we want you to call it and also asking the media to help disseminate this information like you've been doing about the arrival of the president. Well, as one of the leaders, I've come here this morning primarily to talk to the people of Lofa County, to turn up in the mass. Voinjama, when you touch the street of Voinjama this evening or afternoon, we don't want to see the flow. We receive it and take it to wherever you go to rest. And then after tomorrow, we have a massive one in Voinjama at my place there. We call it, there's a premise that we have on the Kolahu Road. We will have some engagement with citizens. We'll be unveiling some investment over there. And he will be interacting with his people along with me. So tonight is to receive the president, get him to where he's going to rest, and then the activities commence tomorrow. Tomorrow will commence in Voinjama, and then we'll pick it up from there. Foya, Kolahu, I know they are all charged. And listening to me this morning, we hope that the uncles will act like uncles. So there will be a massive competition between the people of Voinjama district and the Foya Kolahu district, because it's expected that all of the streets, the streets leading to Voinjama, from Voinjama to Foya, there must be palm branches. There must be waving from our people. Celebration. You must celebrate. This is our own. He's our president. He's from Lofa County. We must put our differences aside and prove to the world, the Liberian people, that this president, what has happened in the past, we're now moving in one direction. Lofa agenda is what we're pushing, and His Excellency is on our agenda, and that's what we're going to celebrate from the water side straight to Medicoma. He's going to be overwhelmingly received and celebrated.
Lofa agenda is why you're preaching. Honorable Fallah, even though you are Liberia Deputy Speaker, but you are also District Number 1 representative. Are you doing this also as a joint caucus, the Lofa Legislative Caucus? Will they be represented as well together to receive the president?
Oh, certainly, as I speak to you, if not 70 to 80%, to the best of my collection, we are in the county. You would agree with me, Chewolo is at the water side, because that is district number 5. To stand with the elders on our side, receiving, and you will see Wologizi Collins. I know he should be in the county this morning. He will be standing by my side as the district representative, standing with the leaders to receive His Excellency the President. And then you will see Siapakoto is also here. He will be from the Kolahu side to receive it. Then, of course, the uncle at the rear, the very rear, which is Foya, and he will be received by me along with stakeholders. It's expected that our 2 senators will also be in the county along with His Excellency. So, yeah, Judy Weir, Honorable, she's also from the other side, the Voinjama side. She's also here. I know she will soon join us in Voinjama. So you see the unity of the caucus to tell you that Lofa is moving one accord in one direction. No one is left behind except for obvious reasons. All of us, but on this one, all of us in the county, and we're always together in the county.
Now, the year in review, 2025, how has it been? And we're talking about celebration. Should the people truly celebrate this 2025, especially the people of Lofa County?
I think, yes. The first thing we must give God the glory. You know, celebration, I always tell people that we are here this morning. We are not better than thousands of people, friends, and we started this year together. Today is what? The 23rd of December. Few days left to what? New Year. All right? You have a privilege by the special grace of God to be healthy this morning, to be healthy to sit here, sit right behind this microphone. Just by that is something that you should give praise for, and you must celebrate. More besides, the peace that we enjoy in our country today. Yes, some people will have issues. People, there will always be problems. There will all be global problem, local problem. You listen, you read international news, you watch, tune to any station for that matter. You will hear and you will see that there are issues that even more than what you think you have in Liberia. There are economic issues, there are crime issues, there are drugs issues. You know that human rights abuses everywhere. In fact, the Western world, they have all those things. So Liberia is not unique only to Liberia. So in my view, just because we have this peace, our people this morning, our driving coming, people going about the number of businesses, they're doing their jobs, they're finding the ends meet. I think it's something that we need to celebrate, especially under this government, wherein opposition are being given the time to express themselves. They do what they want to do in keeping with the Constitution. Everybody doing what they have to do. But in the end, we have one Liberia. We must keep it peaceful. We must keep it stable. And because of that stability, in my view, couple of other things, management of governance and government for 2 years, without much crisis, I think it's worth celebrating. Under this leadership, Mecho Akana Sewala leadership has been recognized internationally. There are so many things we have heard about. There are so many positive things that in the pipeline, I think it's time that we begin to celebrate and give it a chance. And we're going to see a better Liberia and a better future.
We're going to see a better Liberia. Now, on the overall, you've been into politics for a long period of time, and you know, at the capital building, looking at reconciliation, Lofa reconciliation under this regime, where the president comes from, Lofa. How do you look at reconciliation in Lofa?
Reconciliation should start from the soul, from the mind. It's a process. It's not an immediate stuff. Because you will agree with me, the politics, let me choose the politics and then blend it with the reconciliation. Let's take for instance, Lofa County politically was charged. Whether you like it, I like it, or disagree, we agree. It is the fight. Thomas Fallah was on the other side against majority of my friends and colleagues that were on the other side, political divides. So we had some clash politically. It was not personal, but we have political differences. And because of these political differences, we went our separate ways. And because we went our separate ways, there were remarks through our people, there were comments through our people, there were attacks on the radio, on the media. So you saw there were a lot of heights that we created against one another. Now, elections is over. We have a challenge now to bring ourselves together, bring our country together, to move in one direction. And that's why you see someone like me that led the charge, the political charge in 2023. And I led the charge in this country for the CDC at the time against my colleagues of Letman from the United Party. We were saying no, and our friends were saying no, this is the way to go. In our view, our position was the right position. But in the end, one group, one side won. So now, one of those that led the charge from the other side, I have a responsibility. I have a responsibility now to do the repair, fix it. It's going to take me some time. It's going to take all of us some time. You, the journalists, our opinion leaders, our stakeholders, our chiefs, our elders, the young people, we all need to sit down and say, look, it has passed. It's beyond us. Can we forge ahead? Can we move our country? Yes. If that response is yes, then we must begin to drive it. And that's why some of us in the forefront, beginning of what? The caucus. Okay. The caucus of the counter, you see the caucus there, we develop politically. But today, because of the mature leadership we bring to the table, the caucus, 90+%, we are in one accord. Meaning the political leaders of the county have said, no, let's put politics aside. Let's put our differences aside. It's about Lofa County. It is about Lofa County agenda. We must see that this government succeed. We must support this president agenda. We must support whatever he plans to do for the generality of the Liberian people. And that's why we stuck to him and keeping ourselves together. And we'll come beyond that. We are grateful that the president has accepted to reconcile with us, because we at the top, if we can reconcile, then it's expected that the layman in the Hataisha, the layman in the community, the layman that is on campus must also see reason to reconcile. If Fallah can stand with President Joseph, it makes no sense for any of our citizens to continue to hold things against one another. So if we can reconcile among ourselves from the top and say, no, what has happened has happened. Let's move our country forward. Let's move our country forward. Let's support this government. I think we want to encourage all Lofians, all Lofians that had the political differences in the past. Please honor the sound of my voice as one of the uncles of this land. Let us put it beyond us and give this government the support that is required. This Lofa son that God has given us. It was not a man. It was predestined by God that Joseph Yuma Barker was to be a president from Lofa County. And God has done his work. We as human beings, you can have your personal disagreement, but God said Lofa must have presidency.
Absolutely.
And God has given us this president. We must jealously protect it. And that is part of my job. We must jealously protect Joseph Yuma Barker. We must stand with him as a country. We must support him as a country. We must show to the Liberians that since God has given us a Lofa president, we appreciate him. We love him. And that's why we go into the trenches of Lofa County. We move from county to county that we did for others in the past. I will be leading that charge.
And we know your strength so
we're
much.
going to make sure of Liberians and you will have that support.
The ability you have, Honorable Deputy Speaker, of course, is not a surprise to us as Lofiando. Let's talk about what we heard yesterday in the news about you, specifically this national independent movement for presidency of President Boakai. Bring her up to speed. Again, yesterday, just looking at the essence from the video we watched, we saw you pointing hands at one of the structure there on the premises. Talk to us about this movement. Is it new or you've been thinking about it for a while now?
No, this is something I've been thinking about after the elections. I've decided, especially when I got expelled from a former party, and I think God sometimes he does it for the best. And that, of course, gave me the leverage and gave me a relief as a son of Lofa County that stood against the Joseph Parker interest of being president. And for obvious reasons that we can't delve into, I always say to friends, I'm not going back there. It's something for us to move ahead. What went wrong, what did not go wrong. History will judge us, and everybody will begin to see the fact will unfold by itself. Whether Fallah did something, Fallah didn't do anything.
Yeah.
And he was expelled from his party, and he spent 20 years with good records, and in the end, were expelled. And you know what they call expulsion in a little man way, like you go to school?
NTR.
When they gave you NTR, it means never to return. Never to return is never to return. So meaning it has relieved my haze. So probably it would have been a little difficult thing for me if I would have been in there to come back to Lofa County to still push that argument. But because today I am free, I am in a free position, I'm an independent guy, very objective, I have made up my mind. Along with my family, my friends, my family, support this government. And more besides, this government, the president that leading this government is from Lofa County. He has given me that strength, that courage. So every good has its own past, every past has its own good side. So the good side is I'm independently moving now, and now I'm moving towards the Joseph Parker regime. His agenda supporting. But get me here clear today, the people of Lofa County, I am not a United Party person.
Okay.
I am not a card bearer of United Party. I have not filled in form for United Party. I am an independent person. But what? Support His Excellency Joseph Human Parker agenda. And I'm encouraging all of my friends. That's the breadth of this organization that you talk about. There were friends that came from the opposition, now opposition, the CDC, that worked in CDC for years, that we came in this county, we rallied. There are friends for the ANC that got issues with the party. Maybe someone say, we are disenchanted, we are disgruntled people, and blah, blah, blah. If we are disenchanted, we have a charge now to call our disenchanted brothers from whether ANC, the former CDC, my former party, Liberty Party, independent candidate of like minds. We're not going to champion that cause. While the United Party have our own network, our own political structure, which we don't want to interfere with, but because we support this agenda, we'll not just be talking, we must act. Okay. And because we must act, that's brought the genesis of what we call the National Independent Movement for Parker.
Okay.
The NIMO. NIMO is going to be giving breath to in Lofa County, like someone would say, United Party was giving breath to what? Lofa County by Lofa County. The Kesseris.
Yeah.
So the history is going to be made today or tomorrow that this National Independent Movement for Parker, first of its kind, is going to be launched in Lofa County by His Excellency. Tomorrow, the president will unveil, not even launch, we will unveil, and then we're going to do the structuring, prepare properly to have a massive launch. We announce to the people of Lofa County, and that is not only unique to Lofa or restricted to Lofa. That movement, I'm going to move that movement through the 14 political subdivisions of our country. So from county to county, I'm going to also lead a charge with my friends of like minds, those that want to work with us, those that believe that yes, we must support Joseph Parker, his endeavors, we'll work together. As I leave from here, we're going to do another one in Maserado,
That's right.
and then we'll begin from county to county. So it's a national movement. We call it on all our citizens from Lofa County, with the exception of Unity Party partisan. When you were part of any political party or how you are, and decide to be independent in terms of making political decision, come and join this movement.
Yeah.
Come and be a family of Nebo. Come and register. We have system put into place. We have structure put into place so that we can drive Nebo for Joseph Human Parker.
Now, Honorable Deputy Speaker, this might look a little tall, but honestly respond to it from the bottom of your heart. Dimina Chona, right? The general perspective of Liberians believe that politics is all about lies and deception. All right? Honestly, what you do for this president right now, are you doing that from the bottom of your heart, or are you just trying to cover up something?
20 years of my life, for those that know my history, people will say, Politics is about deception. Politics is about lies. And politics is about interest. But my style of politics is consistency and being honest to people. And I think because of my honesty, I try to do. That's why I keep succeeding. Trust me, my friends, my brothers, my citizens, to be elected 3 terms is not a joke. It's not a joke in a highly political hub of our country where you have all of the classes you think about, the educated, the skilled, the semi-skilled, they are all in Masorado County. And I was given a privilege to serve the people of Masorado for 18 years. It's not unusual before transitioning to Lofa County. So my coming into this, that I gave my former party 20 years, there is no history, there is no track record of deception, of leaving CDC one day, even to the extent that 2023, my own uncle, the uncle of the land, Joseph Newman Baka, was contesting to be president. I came into this county and said, no, we believe that CDC and Georgia is the right path, is the right thing to do. If I was seen deceptive that time, where this country was charged, it took men of courage, bravery, mind, to come home and say to your people, even though you say this, but I think this is not the right thing, this is the right side. So that enough to tell you that Fallah, when he made up his mind and take a decision, he don't waver. And that's why I'm always in the front, I'm not in the back. I'm not in the middle. I'm into this with everything. And I'm going to say everywhere without fear, like it's being distinctly clarified that this guy said he's not a United Party man, but he support Joseph Baka. If you bring elections here today, I will vote for Joseph Baka.
Okay.
All of my followers will vote for Joseph Baka. And I'm encouraging the generality of the Lofians. Like I told people the other day, normally when you check the history of elections since, let me follow from 2005, even for 97, Lofa has always been given for NPP days. They gave 95%. When it came to early Joseph Early United Party, there has always been what? 95%. Until 2023, when I came into this county along with my friends, we brought that number down, that percentage down to somewhere around 60%. So you see that we took up to 30+% for the ruling United Party. So I'm leading this charge now again to tell the people of Lofa County that we took it, we will put it back.
Okay.
So Lofa County, if election is today, I can tell the Liberian people and Lofia listening to me, keep this on record. We must give 99% back to Joseph Newman Parker because it's our own. We're not going to diminish our words.
If you have just joined us, it's a reminder that you're listening to Radio Wologizi and also live on several social media platforms and other community radios as well. Today, we have in our live studio Honorable Thomas P. Fallah, Liberia Deputy Speaker, and also representative of District Number 1 in Lofa. He discussed a wide range of issues this morning, and later on, just 10 minutes from now, we'll give you the time to interact with our lawmaker in county. Well, Honorable, before we open the line, we'll take a break. We want to know from you why in county ahead of the president visit also. I know that you are also here to celebrate the Christmas with your people. What are other engagements? You know, on yesterday, there were concerns from different sectors. For example, the disabled community, the student community. So what are other engagements that you're going to be involved with, before the president visit or after?
Well, there will be a lot of engagement. In fact, this is just one of the many engagements through this radio appearance. Thereafter, we got my itinerary by my team. We got a lot of different groups that we're going to interact with, political, non-political, like you said, student communities, some of the chiefs, the elders. If I live a lot of them to my home this morning, I have to tell them to give me this 1 hour to run here, to go back. So there will be serious meeting interactions with people, beginning from Voinjama here, straight to Foya. There will be a lot of activities. I have a general that is charged to have our people engaged. And more besides, we have come maybe first of a kind that we're going to work with the president to celebrate this Christmas. And this Christmas will be celebrated by our people in the respective administrative districts. So we get paramount chief, we get commissioner, we get young people. There will be representation of nothing less than 10 persons. So if you're listening to me through the sounds of the medium, for each administrative district, it is expected that 10 persons at least. If you can bring 50, fine. But bring us 10 persons because I will need them to interact with the president, interact with me. And in the end, there will be some pleasant trade, there will be some gift that will be given to our people to go back to celebrate in the control areas.
Okay.
So, for example, the president will say, we're going to give this S amount of rice, we're going to give this S amount of cow, we're going to give soup. Go back there if you're from Fayoum, you'll celebrate with the people of Fayoum. Go to Foya, go to Kolahu, go to Voinjama, Kwanu Boni, and just like that. So there will be a sporadic celebration in the county on Christmas Day because they will be energized, they will be empowered to make sure.
We'll take this water break to be back, and after the water break, then we open the phone line for participation. Keep tuned.
When you're talking,
Okay.
so gentlemen, I make emphasis. Let it be clear to people. Clear to people.
Okay, welcome back. Welcome back to Radio Wologizi, and also live on several other radio stations and several social media platforms right here. This Tuesday morning, we will now open the phone line, but please, you got a second, 30 seconds at most to interact with Honorable Thomas Fallah. So, come here, just open the phone line.
Of course, we in conversation with the Deputy Speaker of the Republic of Liberia, Honorable Thomas Panga Fallah. Of course, he's here gracing this wonderful festive season with us this morning here in Lofa County. Let's go to the line. Your name for where you join us? You're live.
Okay, 1 minute.
Yeah, I want to acknowledge the speaker and I want to do something for us because we were brought here by a company called AGR and the AGR broke down behind us. So we found a company here called Zero Construction. We are asking the Honorable Speaker to please, we are down on our knees because we have children by sister there around here. We don't want to move back.
All right, so we're talking about the celebration now.
Let's go to the morning.
Welcome to the show.
Good morning.
You're live. Your name for where you join us?
So, this is Prince T. Cody from Police Bypass.
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you. Good morning, Honorable.
Yeah, go ahead.
So from your intro, Honorable, I heard you telling us in 2026 there will be Sarah's groundbreaking ceremony. And you let us in a dynamo state. Do you care to just disclose some of those groundbreaking ceremonies, some of those structures that you think you want for Lofian to see? And believe that we have 5 political districts. So, certain places that this groundbreaking going to be taking place. Do you care to just disclose to us?
Okay. All right, President, let's bring in the next person. Welcome.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning.
This is Aman Baj, one local movement opposition calling you from governing community.
Yes, sir.
Well,
I listened to my deputy speaker this morning. For me, I support his agenda 100%. I support the agenda 100%. Why all he said on radio this morning, for me, my heart is satisfied. Your own is your own.
Okay.
I support him 100%.
Okay, the next person, good morning. Good morning. Hello.
Morning.
You live. Your name.
Also chairman of CMC calling for Labrador community.
Yes, sir. Let's hear you.
Hello.
You live. Go ahead.
Yeah. I just want to welcome the honorable to our district or to the county. And beyond that, I also want to say that we'll be welcoming our president to the county. And this is not too political. For my handle, as I speak, I'm speaking religiously. Because I'm from the Baptist Church, or deacon of the Baptist Church, and the president also a senior deacon of the Baptist Church. The Baptist Church, don't laugh, my man.
Yeah, go ahead.
Church is in a position, in fact, I think we'll be printing, we'll print our banner already.
Okay.
We'll be welcoming our senior deacon into the country. And beyond that, Tobo did extremely well for Lofa County and for the Baptists. He erected a very huge structure. He has a compound here. So if the old man comes, please, we want to have an audience with him as Baptists of Lofa,
Okay.
as Baptists of Voinjama.
Okay. Thank you. Let's bring in the next person. Good morning.
Good morning, Honorable. How are you this morning?
Well, the Honorable is doing great. Your name for what, Jonas?
This is Steve Jackson, and I'm senior body from our resident this morning.
Yeah, Jala, go ahead.
Yeah, I want to say our uncle, thank you so much. And I love your agenda, and I pray that God will carry you because this is what we really look at as a true reconciler. Thank you. And from the religious side, we pray that God will carry you, and we are standing by you for your mission to support the movement. Thank you so much. And
All right.
Nathan and Fatoma, I say thank you guys. Thank you so much.
All right. And the next person, your name from where, Jonas? Good morning. All right.
Okay, that is this last caller from this other line. Good morning. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning. You got 1 minute to talk. Your name and where you calling from?
Yeah, Jameson, you got me out.
Please
Go ahead to the
Please go ahead.
We
Call
were
your
not
name.
hearing
Call
you.
your name, please.
Yeah, my name is Kemoko Kamara, calling for Voinjama and Conference City, Conference Community.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Honorable Fallah, thank you very much for creating a new district in Lofa. Thank you so much for being part of it. But my question to you is, the information we're gathering, you and the President Biden decided to kill that seat to Foya district because they want Numari to contest, Numari should not contest to against you. We want to speak that because we know Foya district, Lofa. You have Voinjama district, you have Zozo district, all the districts become more than Foya. Were you willing to support such a decision?
Okay.
Okay.
To evaluate the law?
Okay, your 1 minute.
The second question is, Honorable Fallah, all the good things say today, he spent 18 years fighting for this woman. Since the woman became president, that now you want to show the people of Lofa is your political leader, now you want to show the people of Lofa is supporting him, after he fought the woman for 18 years. Because he got the presidency, that's the reason he's supporting him.
Okay, thank you. Let's bring in the next person. I will take just two more as we let the Honorable respond to these questions.
Yeah,
It's on 0771837874. Of course, your name from where you join us?
Yeah, I'm calling from Police Baba.
That one is good to have you. Welcome.
Okay, I extend my sincere greeting to the Honorable. They encouraged me to call this country, bringing the respect and dignity of this country. It really wholeheartedly made me happy. And then thank you for respecting the tradition. Accepting the old man does not mean it. Thomas Fallah couldn't support old man, he couldn't live, no. But because he had a respect for the country and he knew where he coming from, that respect he gave, God will give him full respect. That one encouraged me to call so that I can let you to know that the respect he brought over this country, God will give him respect.
Thank you. Thank
Okay,
you. The last person before we take reaction. Good morning. Your name from where you join us?
Good morning, Fatoma, and good morning to the Honorable Deputy Speaker. My name is Amadou Sekou Chapate. I'm calling you this morning for my community.
It's good to.
The Secretary General for the Liberia movement.
Let's hear you.
Thank you so much. I want to appreciate the Honorable this morning for getting us some of the educative messages as it relates to the development of this country. I have a question for the Honorable. As it relates to the two political seats that are supposed to be added to this Lofa country. So what is his saying as it relates to it? Because we are hearing that they're supposed to add another two political districts to Lofa country. What is it take to it? Thank you so much this morning.
Okay, the last caller for this segment until before the Honorable respond. Good morning, your name and where you calling from?
Yeah, thank you very much. My name is Vafure G. Sharif. I'm calling you from Lofa School for the Blind Campus, Dover Community JR.
Okay, 1 minute, School of the Blind.
Yes, I'm so glad, I'm so happy to talk to our father in studios. I want to say I salute you as fathers in the nations. Thank you very much. I want to appreciate you a lot. I'm calling you from Lofa School for the Blind campus right here, JR. I want to appreciate you, our brother, our fathers. But for the blind, we have first time in history for the blind school to be established in Lofa. So we want to inform you that we have a blind school here, and we also appealing to you to please reach to our campus so for you to see the children that we are teaching and to see some of our activities that we are undertaking as blind people in local counties.
Okay.
So we'll take reaction from you, Honorable. Of course, we'll come back for the last batch before we close up. Let's hear your reaction. Basically, majority of the calls were, commending you for what you do. New electoral districts, the new schema just a couple of weeks ago. What say you about it?
Well, thank you so much. Concern from our people, and I expected this because that's why you sent your lawmakers to do that representation aspect. Must be able to fight whenever there are issues of national concern, where the theater sometimes get toxic, people roll their sleeve, because when it comes to national benefits coming back to the Viva constituency, the legislator is where we muscle, we flex our strength to see how we can. It just remind me on that fateful day, it was almost like people wanted to go face fight, because there was this issue that every county were fighting to either get seat or some county would lose seat. So it became a heated debate, and I'd like to congratulate my colleagues from the lower house for all of the support. They always listen to me, my pieces of advice of plainly disagree, we agree internally. But in the end, we take decisions as a county, and we have this collective effort that was of getting additional 2 seats. Tentatively has been passed by the House of Representatives. It's now in the Senate. The job has to end. We still have a responsibility because there's a fight on that side.
Yeah.
Other counties feel let down, disenfranchised. So there's a huge argument that is ahead of us. So we're hoping that our senators, we're going to work with them, especially me now, playing leadership in the legislature, to work along with our 2 senators, work with some of our colleagues, so that we can maintain that 2 seats. So meaning that would be 7 seats coming to going to 2029 for Lofa County. And we can assure our people, like someone asked, what are some of the great things that will be happening. That will be one of the biggest gifts that we're going to give the people of Lofa County under this government. By 2026 next year, we're hoping before we climax the legislative year, we must be able to come back in conclusion and tell the people of Lofa County that we have succeeded with additional 2 seats. What it does, it expands the economics of the county, it creates jobs for the people in the county, it helps to alleviate poverty to some extent, because it also drives development into the various counties or into the county, so to speak, Lofa. So we're going to champion that like we've been doing. So congratulations to the colleagues. We fought, we got it. A young man asked about those situations, how those 2 seats will be situated. And I think it should be a consensus, because what we try to do is to build consensus on our people so that we all can make some interaction, have some interaction and make some suggestions. But in my view, to have a balance in the county, to avoid tussle, I would think in my wisdom, as one of the leaders that you gave responsibilities to go and lead the people of Lofa County at the legislature, I would tell you to have a balance. If you ask me, that is a personal view. It's a personal, which of course someone can come and counter-argue, it could change.
Yeah.
I would say to strike a balance, give one so, the twist model rule, then the technicians will come and do the demarcation, looking at the means and bounds, wherever it falls, then that's be a deal. So to cut all the long, hollow argument, give one, we move on.
Okay.
And then our county has 7 electoral districts. So that would be my suggestion, but that suggestion is also subject to the decision makers, which is all of us as Lofians.
Okay.
Someone spoke about why not supporting Joseph Branca. You know, sometimes when people speak, people need to understand the context. I said to the people of Lofa County, and I'm not mixing my voice, and this is something that people saw, that I serve diligently with all of my heart, my soul, as a young man, got into politics for 20 years. I've been to a marriage. I was close to a marriage for 20 years until I got expelled. So when someone expels you and NTR you, it doesn't mean it is the end of your life. You must move on.
Yeah.
And I said, so you expel me. I don't want to go into details for reason best known to you. Someone that served you, worked with you for 20 years, went against his own people because of this institution and his political belief. You come today and expel him without even giving him his due diligence, without even telling him, say, my man, let's go for hearing. And this person you're talking about is a signatory to the bylaws and constitution of that political party. As the vice chairman for operations, I understand the bylaws and the constitution of the CDC. As one of those that signed, you come and expel him with what we call due process. So we let that down for another day, not to be confrontational, because we got our friends, we got our brothers there. We built a 20 years relationship, and I wouldn't like to be discussing my exposure anymore. What I'm discussing and got interest in now is my next political move, because you have said you don't need me anymore. For reasons best known to you, right? Since you don't need me, let me come back to my people and say, my people, you're sorry. If I ever went to follow my people instruction, and that instruction is one Lofa agenda, your own, die your own.
Honorable, is there a possibility that in the future you may just cross over to the United Party?
No, I'm not thinking about that. I'm not honestly joining. If I enjoy where I am, to be an independent person, I really enjoy it.
Now,
because I'm independent, I feel so good supporting my government, supporting Joseph Parker, supporting my own, supporting the One Lofa agenda.
One of the, I know you're coming back to the next concern, that one of the commentators in this country said that, you know, it's almost like a husband leaving the wife. You know, at that time, they're too aggressive with one another. But later on, maybe the husband realized that what he did was wrong, and then they go for reconciliation. Do you have a plan for
But before you care about it, man, the woman already find another home.
No, but
so it's like,
you are independent.
No, I'm independent, but independent in a sense, I almost align me with a home.
So let me ask you this question. Why
okay, so in that context, I'm not legally married.
Yeah, you're not legally married,
but I'm loving. So love going on.
Yeah, but your husband
I have a relationship. So when you come back and you understand the way you come back, that's the future we're discussing about until then. You put me under the house, know that I too have to survive. More besides, you left me with children. How do I survive with your children? I have to see somebody that I can interact with to be able to take care of me, take care of my children, and move on with life.
Okay,
so I'm not going to say that for my hands. And thankfully for me in this case, I'm back home to my people. Someone will say the prodigal son. So I'm considering the prodigal son to come back to my people of Lofa County because they will not let me down. If they let me down, Lofa cannot let me down. So I will Lofa, the one Lofa agenda, I want to get down to the ears of my people. I'm not I'm not going to miss my words on this. One Lofa agenda, I am driving it with everything in me. And that one Lofa agenda is to support Joseph Yuma and his government. No pretense. It's for no reason. Because Lofa, your own is your own. If I did not realize it yesterday, I have realized it today. And that's why I'm going to stay with this woman. I will stay in his defense. That will say, we got to show you that's Joseph Parker. You testify. Wow. And I know how to do it. I did it for someone before. And I know how to do it well. And now this is my own. I will do it more than what I did.
Okay, so
I can't going to see it and feel it.
Okay, so if the CDC decide to call you back, Honorable Fallah, we want you to be on record this one. Will you accept to go back?
No, we'll leave that for another day. I just told you I'm moving on.
So let's talk a little national. I know we're wrapping up. Let's talk about some national issues. And I'm key on the national budget, 2026 proposed budget, which has left the House of Representatives now to the Senate. I'm sure in the coming days or so it will be headed to the President. What is it that is in the budget for the Liberian people? We're looking at the budget. The recurrent aspect of the budget is nearly a little more than 900 million of the $1.249 billion. You know, what is it that is there for the Liberian people? Are you lawmakers really in the interest of the Liberian people?
I think so. You know, it will always be in context because the national budget It's a national envelope and a national cake. If you look at the formation of our Constitution, the 5 to 6 million people gave the right to 105 people to represent the generality of the 5 to 6 million people. It means they are the decision maker for now, not necessarily meaning the executive, the judiciary, and by extension the legislature. They are the 3 branches making national decision for the country. Sometimes when you're making this decision, not necessarily in your mind, your decision is right. Because what you see wrong, I could see it right. What could be your priority could not be the priority or agenda of the government. Maybe someone would say, I want to prioritize agriculture. Let's put more money in agriculture, for example. Then the same government would say, no, I prefer roads. I think in the next 1 or 2 years, let's put more resources in road. Because one of our major problems we have in our country is road connectivity. And that's where, for me, someone like me, that's where I come. If you ask me personally to push the agenda of Liberian people that I'm representing, Lofa, my first priority is road. Okay. Notwithstanding, you got complication with health, you got so many needs with education, you got so many needs in agriculture, you got youth empowerment, so you get a long list of priorities. But can you prioritize among these priorities to tackle them one by one? Yes. There was someone called me and said, what would be some of the groundbreakings that I'll talk about? Just for instance, we have a concession that was being rectified and finalized. Like we'll talk about the PV4. There will always be issues. There's no perfect concession with my experience in government for all the years. But you got 363 million. The 363 million, Lofa County is being captured in it massively. And that was something that we had to put our foot down. And I'd like to use the medium to say a big thanks to the president, because his government negotiated that, and we drove it in the legislature that today it is a law. So meaning by January, February, we expect to see a massive groundbreaking ceremony. The road between Menekoma to Voinjama, that pavement is going to commence. So that would be a massive one for the people of Lofa that did not happen in many decades. So come to see what is going to happen when you take that road from Menekoma to Voinjama. It will take us 3 years. After 3 years, the economy is going to boom on that side. Trade is going to boom. Job creation is going to come. Our people will have ends meet. Because once these activities taking place. Secondly, road. The government has extended the salary negotiation with donor partners. I think they got talking about 50 million. Additional funding for salary, corner coming. So the government is engaged in the county for both sides. So hoping if all things goes well, in the 6 years of justice, we'll be able to connect salary to Voinjama, Menekoma to Voinjama. And if that problem is solved, trust me, Lofa County problem is solved. The president has just made me to understand if you see a massive movement going into Vahu, it's key to his heart. That Vahu Road project is going to commence. So when you heard me talking about 2026, it's promising. It's promising because I'm going to see a massive development taking place in Lofa County, beginning with infrastructure that is road. Once those roads are done, agriculture follow. Farm to market road, farmers bringing their produce into the market to sell, they will survive. Okay. If you're talking about hospitals, you get road, then you get hospitals. Yep. Because hospitals will go into the villages, into the towns. They will not suffer for drugs. As compared to now, someone will say, to take drugs from Voinjama to go to Vahu, it's challenging. Probably going there, something might happen, drugs get missing, blah, blah, blah. But when you got a good road, like we all left from Morocco yesterday, just a little intervention, you know you're a general citizen playing the street every day. It has been so easy now to leave and to go Banga as compared to 2-3 years ago. Yeah. Because we're all traveling to Lofa here. I knew what happened on that road. I know how many cars for me got destroyed. I know dry season, rainy season. It stopped our people to commute at the time. Today, just because of the minor intervention that is now going on this road, the bag arrest, I think in my view, when you take the microphone, the press are strapped.
Yeah.
Gasoline prices are strapped. All basic commodities prices are strapped. So, Liberians, we need to be honest to ourselves. We're not going to backlash other people. No. For me, I don't do that kind of politics. But to get our people to know what has happened is happening. It has happened. That's why we get this government. This government now charged with the responsibility to make sure you do the needful. And I think they are doing the needful.
Okay.
If I can come in Voinjama today and buy a bag of rice, how much for it?
It's around
It's
2008.
2008. In the past, it was around 3,000-4,000, right? So you do the comparison. So when you work, I believe in work and let's talk.
Okay.
You compare the price of gasoline 1 or 2 years in the past to compare to the price of gasoline today, then you, the citizen of Lofa, you be the judge. You be the judge.
Okay.
So Joseph Yuma Parker is on the right path. His government is on the right path. He's doing well. He has put our country back again on the national pedestal. And we should keep it that way.
I know it's festive season, so we have a lot of time to talk about other issues, political issues, but I want to bring you back as we close out. Hopefully by 9 o'clock we'll be wrapping up this thing. Lofa, in recent months, we've been having some issue with security. And I'm talking about this because a couple of, report of, death and all of that.
No, thank you for bringing that
up. Not much have been heard from your office. You play a major role in the county. What say you about some of these insecurity?
It's critical, and this, we're not going to mix our words. I said it the last time. It's some hardcore security meetings. And going forward, people will be accountable. I even like to commend the representative of District Number 4. I'm always one of the co-presiding or presiding officer.
Yeah.
So we set the agenda for our daily argument or conversation in the legislature. And the Lofa caucus has been very aggressive when it comes to this ritualistic killing that is taking place in the county. It's not in one district. Everywhere now it has cut across the county. And we need to be honest to this. What did not happen yesterday should not happen today. Because we have a precedent. It has a bad reputation on us as a county. That people, children will get killed. There's no justice. Someone must be held accountable. And I can tell from the justice minister, the police director, the security apparatus, it's good that the president is coming. That's one of the things that he's going to be ready about to take back. Because the Lofa is going to make it clear to him in some of those interactions. Our children are dying. Securities are not doing well. They are not bringing those perpetrators to book. And I think it's wrong. It's wrong today. It's wrong tomorrow. It's not good for Lofa. Those under the sound of my voice, the town chiefs, the clan chiefs, the paramount chiefs, all of our local leaders, commissioners, please take note. Everywhere this information coming from, superintendent, you must put your house in order along with your team. If this continue to go, political leaders will disagree with you and your local government. The Internal Affairs Minister, the security, national security apparatus, listening to me, we will hold your feet to the fires. We will hold you accountable and to give justice to our people. We will not continue to entertain that. It must stop.
Okay. All right. I think we will take 5 more calls, then we wrap up on this presentation. It's just coming to 9 o'clock. At least coming, we can take 5 callers.
Yes.
And then we will wrap up. We allow this to come up with parting comment.
Yes, 0771-837-874, 0771-837-874, or 0555-65-0056. Your name from where, Jonas?
Yes, good morning, Patoma, and good morning, JBC. My name is Emon GS, Senior, calling you this morning.
1 minute.
Amos, go ahead.
Thank you so much. I want to appreciate the Honorable so much in studio, the Deputy Speaker of the Republic of Liberia, the Register Man. My greetings to him this morning and also for his safe arrival yesterday to Lofa County. He has spoken well. We don't need any interpretation again. He has spoken well to the Lofians, to everybody. If we have ears, we should listen and we support his agenda. Let me say this morning. The people of Tubu Isisu Clan are waiting for him. They are in here this morning. The message have gone. We talked to our Honorable Deputy Speaker that this morning we are already waiting for him. Thousands and thousands of people are waiting for him in Wologizi right now as we speak.
Okay.
So, please, any of us tell you we need him now. We have dancing group, we have
Thank you.
women,
Thank you.
and us are waiting for him.
Your 1 minute is over.
Thank you. We got to take the next person. Welcome on the Don't Star here. Let's take this Don't Star. Good morning. Your name from where, Jonas? Let's hear you.
My question to the deputy speaker. Recently, which was yesterday, there was a news on the social media that 22 members of the House of Representatives went for a meeting to seek the removal of the deputy speaker and that of the speaker. Do you see that as threat to you?
Okay. Thank you. Let's take the next person. Good morning.
Good morning. This is Emmanuel Eskendo, Chairman for the Friends of Honorable Thomas Fallah.
Yes, let's hear you.
Thank you so much for all of your deliberations this morning. All we can tell you that as we have a slogan that says you lead and we follow, so we will continue to follow you because we know that politically you will not just make a decision, you are always on a reference. We are with you and we are so heartily with you. Thank you so much. That's why we are coming into the county to work along with you so that at least our people can be able to hear what we are to do and why you the instructions are going on. So thank you so much.
All right, bring on the next person. Good morning. Good morning. All right,
Okay, this
take
person,
this person from this
the next
side.
caller
Good
on
morning.
that side.
Yeah, good morning, sir.
Good morning. Go ahead. Your name from where, Jonas?
Yeah, I'm somebody calling from Boswell, PNC, district number 3.
Yeah, let's hear you.
Yes, I want to extend my thanks and appreciation to the Veritas news media and to our honorable Thomas Fallah. I want to let the Liberian people to know Lufians are not people, they are very sound. You will not have somebody who helps to build your institution and you don't expel. Went to the highest degree, because that's the highest degree without investigation behind you. I think that is far-fetched. Besides that, our position is very strong. There's nobody. Why are the subpoena behind Judge Weir? Do you think something wrong with that? No. And other people who are talking all kind of things and insulting, I just know that their background, their upbringing is very poor.
Yeah, okay, that's okay. That's okay. That's okay.
Take one more.
Let's bring in the next person. Good morning.
Yes, good morning. How are you?
Yes, let's hear you quickly. You the last caller.
Yeah, my name is Charles. I'm the first player to score on the team. And that is the deputy speaker, I go for him, you know, and I want to work with him because I'm a student also, and like education is a fact and work. And as there, I will look for him, I will come to the office, and I will find him. The deputy speaker, thank you. How are you today?
Thank you. Missing? Can we just bonus caller? Yes, let's hear you.
Okay.
Far more also.
Yeah, okay. All right, no problem.
No problem.
Good morning, your
Let's hear
name.
Your name from where, Jonas? Can you speak a little louder, please? That's a feeling.
Hello?
Yes, go ahead. We can hear you.
Thank you. My name is Mother Karen. I'm calling from Fallah.
Yes, Mother Sanya, let's hear you.
And also, secondly, I'm very excited to see the Honorable and His Excellency celebrate us this video. And I hope and pray that they will celebrate another year before.
Thank you. Thank you so much for joining us. Your name for where, Jonas?
Good morning. Okay.
Bring in the next person.
Good morning.
Good morning, Uncle. How you doing?
You got 1 minute, please. Your name and where you call from? I'm out there hear you, please.
You know, everything will be your character that they want to speak for you. And listen to the deputy speaker this morning. I will firstly tell him thank you for one more. He said this one to go to himself when they come in. You know that one to the citizen last time said you can't just somebody to suspend the policy, suspend the policy. Then everybody can do that in the past. at the time, the speaker was Wologizi, I always said this on the radio. Then everybody can look at it in the party and say, well, let us go, man, now, let Tomo Faraday, the Honorable Tomo Faraday can look at it if they spend it in the party. I told them that, yo, we can't, and today, right now, we're looking at.
Okay.
So, Deputy Speaker, you are hard work in the country for me. I support your agenda. I appreciate it. I support your agenda 100%.
Thank you, brother. Let's bring on the next person.
Good morning.
You live. Yeah, put some energy in you, please. Your name for where you joining us.
Okay, take the next
Okay,
question.
so
That question is not
a
ready.
little slower. Your name for where you joining us.
My name is Alpha Where I'm calling you from 221 of
Yeah, let's hear you.
I want to say a big thank you to Honorable Tomo Fallah. I think the Honorable supporting the government in surprise to many people who have thought that it was going to be a serious opposition of stopping government operation. Because we were all here and we in the past election, campaign, everything, and one of the river room everywhere. We saw it. But I mean, for all yeah, they were very supportive to the government and they wanted that force, particularly in the inland area. We being mentally oriented and instrumental, and people thought that because he was an opposition, he was going to be against his government to start obstructing operation and while other parties doing. I wanted to take people in there. I was going to commend him for his father. He has strongly more against people who are in something or killing other children in the compound in Lofa or more country as well.
Okay. All right. Okay. I think we take the last question, right?
Yeah,
yes.
the last
Your name
question.
for where you join us. We got to do.
Yeah, this is Kazali Akurena joining from our police community.
1 minute.
Kazali, let's hear you.
Okay, thank you so much. Let me also commend the Deputy Speaker of the studio. The welcoming content and all of what he has explained, we very reason with him. For me, I'm reason with him. He just like your child when he does you wrong and turn around and he has to accept it or accept it. But also, I want to also make some recommendation too. I don't know how far he are going with the Lofa candidate because those are things that all people might all what you are saying that not heard about the nation.
Okay, the county team. Okay, on that note, we need the call because we want to tell all the callers who will be here for the rest of the day. But
as a deputy speaker, maybe you stay on the year, again, Honorable, thanks so much. Let's get your reaction to at least some of the concerns that are on your.
Okay, thank you. The last caller spoke about the county team, and sorry, it was just an oversight. This is another big celebration that is on the way. Between you and I, honestly speaking, our county has gotten, the county team has gotten our support, the caucus support, especially Senator Cyrus is driving that part of our commitment to our county. He has been very instrumental, and we have explicit confidence in him, along with the rest of our sisters and brothers, the technical team that managing our county. So the county is on the right path. Exciting victory, exciting. We're hoping to see that the trophies can come back home again. So yes, we involved. I am involved. Probably you will not see me in the front like where it used to be, but now we're in the back because of our positions and national leadership. So, but the support that is required for the county, because support is giving, and our county is doing very well. The president as well is involved. All stakeholders, as far as I know, we are all involved financially, physically, morally. What we all can do, even if someone wants to say the least man, just your celebration, you're giving a thumbs up, I think it's welcoming. So we're all doing our best.
That's right.
So Lofa County, we're moving on. I'd like to speak about someone that said 22.6 signature. For me, my style of politics and leadership, I've gone through a lot of tough times in my life. To have gone, you know, sometimes when you tell people 20 years, they see it to be a joke. But 20 years is not joke. To be in a process, it means you mature, you must be mature, you must be organized. You went through some difficult times. So when people talk about these things, it don't move me. Because, especially when it has no merit, the place is a political theater. Your colleagues elected you. They brought you to what? Deputy Speaker position or Speaker. If they see reason and they have genuine reason to have you removed or replaced, there should be no hurdle. There should be no fight. But to the best of my knowledge, it's just speculation. And that's the position, that's the theater. The theater is a theater of politics. It's a theater of politics, deception, lies. Especially this time we have a social media war. Someone just said and posted me on the internet. 22 members want to remove the Deputy Speaker and the Speaker. You know what you're talking about? You know what went through to remove Speaker Rep? It took us almost 6 months.
Yeah.
And then they got the government shut down.
Yeah.
That's the least to say you want to combine removal of Speaker and Deputy Speaker. So
That's
I don't know. They don't get me wrong, it's possible.
Yeah.
But it's a tough battle. So we wait to see. And I think I still enjoy the confidence of my colleagues. As I speak, the Speaker is coming to me. And joining me, he will be here this afternoon.
Okay.
So we're doing what we get to do. Yes, if there are issues in this organization, among yourself, there will all be issues. Well, we have the ability to manage those issues.
Are you fully reconciled now, the host?
Oh, no.
Yeah.
There are small challenges, to be honest with you, especially where we had this heated debate, heated fight about removal of leadership. So getting us together, it will take some time. The won't stay there. So sometimes that's where you hear these kinds of things coming from. And don't get me wrong, on the other side, there are a lot of people believe Fallah should be removed as Deputy Speaker today if they have their own will because of obvious reasons, best known to themselves. Okay, but I'm not going to hold their feet because they express their inner feelings. You entitled to yours, I'm entitled to mine. And because of some of the decisions that we're making today, it agitated some of my friends. And I'm aware of that. Everywhere I sit, everywhere I go, I know I'm aware that a group of people are not happy. One group of people are happy, so that the dynamics of life. Yesterday, I was sitting on this side. They were happy, right? Today, I am on this side. This side is happy. And while the other side is not happy, like there's a joke I can also believe in. I remember during the 2020 elections, when the politics got so charged, I was running against the law for the senatorial seat. You know, they call me T5.
Yeah.
Okay. So the guys changed the whole thing because of politics to demonize me. They call me Thief.
Yeah.
The T5 changed to Thief5.
They call you ATM.
ATM, all the names. But guess what today? They see guys that call me Thief5. The brother is on them today to clarify the T5 now, align with them. So T5 is the best guy today. He's no longer a thief. So they have the brother to clarify. Me, I'm sitting by the corner. You call me Thief. Today, I'm on your team. You can call me thief again. The other man say, well, okay, so the man is called Rescue Father. He's no longer thief. So that's the politics. But besides, we want to encourage the citizens of Lofa again, and that's the emphasis I want you guys to speak to. We need a massive turn-up, a massive turn-up to receive His Excellency Joseph Yuma Parker along with his entourage into Lofa County, Voinjama tonight or this afternoon. We need a massive turn-up. All of our town chiefs, clan chiefs, local leader, paramount chiefs, all the commissioners, mayors, wherever you are under the sound of my voice, make sure your responsibility is to assemble your people. The various streets corner, as we walk the sidewalks, the villages, the towns, there must be palm branches. People must stay on the way to receive the Father of the land. To receive the Father of the land. Let the people show love. We'll be receiving tonight. Like I said, tomorrow we'll be interacting a little bit in Voinjama, and then we'll proceed to Foya. Is where he's going to end his day tomorrow. Foya people, you're listening to me under the sound of my voice. The competition is there. We want to see who's going to showcase, who's going to show love, who's going to show the number. Lastly, we got something we call, like one of the callers said, you lead, we follow. I'm telling the people of Lofa County under the sound of my voice, will keep this emphasis. You have given us political authority, meaning you gave us representatives and senators to make national decisions for you. In our view this time around, is not you lead, we follow. We lead, Lofa must follow. Meaning the one Lofa agenda is what all Lofians. And when in America, thankfully the people in America, the message is being sent down in the ears of Lofians, not only here, those watching me across the globe. One Lofa agenda, it is our agenda going forward. The one Lofa agenda, as we lead, Lofa must follow. Politically, follow. Politically, follow. The follow is support to Joseph Numa Parker and his government. We are clear. We understand we all will not wear party t-shirts. You can be independent, you're a professional person, you're not involved in anti-party politics, but you have your right to make political decisions. When that time comes, all we need you now to begin to support this government. Your own is your own. Joseph Parker is our own. We're not going to drop back. We're not going to mix our words. We'll go into street corners. We'll go into counties. We'll stand with Joseph Numa Parker and we'll sustain the debate. We'll sustain the argument. We'll put all of our energy and resources to make Joseph Parker, if he wants to be re-elected, he wants to come back for the second term, Joseph Parker is going to win. Thank you.
Many thanks.
Deputy Speaker Thomas Pangafala, a very energetic Deputy Speaker he is. You can feel it back. But many thanks to you, man. Honorable, it was a wonderful conversation. Do you still maintain that we should give the Wologizi mountain out?
Oh, yeah. Now, before I go to that, there will be a little program, especially to the LPMC community, where I got my place. I know I did not speak much about it. Tomorrow will be unveiled, but there will be a Christmas party for my children, those in Voinjama, especially in our local. That will be here by one of my team manager, Dave Kume, my project manager. So all the children in our vicinity can go there for popcorn, and just have a little celebration to entertain the children. So we hope that they can come there to marry me. It's a part of the way as we move along. The issue of Wologizi, yes. It's a process. Okay. It is a process. Sorry, that was also on the other side. We think this is the movement. What our past leaders were not able to achieve, maybe for obvious reasons, maybe some would say because of fear, blah, 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 and they allow it to go 100+ years. You see, Lofa County is blessed. It's just that we are hardworking people. But there is no concession. You're talking about job creation. There is no concession today. They envy me. Take for instance, Nima County is working with what? $6 to $7 million. It's because of what? The natural resource in Nima County. Nima County is aggressively, infrastructure-wise, improving road connectivities, businesses, job creation, people going to school, young people are in power. But what do we have in our county to show? If our past leaders, no disrespect to them, we're going to put their feet down hard. 10 years ago, they turned the exploitation of commenced. Because the conversation will take decades. All the alcohol cases we carry on today is not about 1 year, 2 years. Someone say, well, for the problem will not be represented again before the actual exploration of this mine starts. Because geologists will tell you, those that have the understanding, there are processing. The first thing you have to attract investors. Investors will have to come and assess the mine to know the quantity, whether it's commercial quantity or not. You need to get people that will go to school, people that you need to start to prepare them. Then you get that concession put into place. There will be back and forth argument. Then before those investors get that concession, after getting that concession, they have to go raise resources, $20, $30, $50 million to start investment. Before they come on the ground to start actual exploitation, maybe Joseph Parker will just be setting the stage. Fallah will be setting the stage. Almost 10 years ago, it is our next generation now. I think the stage and the platform will be set up. The stage, the platform will be set up. Now, yes, Fallah left, and now we begin to explore. Then it is your generation, the young people generation at the time, they will pick it up. But we believe now we are on the stage, we are on the scene, providing national leadership for Lofa County. Wologizi must go for the benefit of the people of Lofa County. If Wologizi, like I said the other day, I'm sorry, giving Wologizi will do all the pavement in this place, we give Wologizi. Giving Wologizi will give all of the best infrastructure in Lofa County. It is my quest, and this is what I'm going to champion. If giving Wologizi will send 100-200 children to go study, to come back as technician professionals, so that we can cry that other counties crying today, and that's why the young people, you need to start going to the census. You have to start preparing yourself small, because no matter how long it takes Wologizi will have to go. And it will have to go and be prepared. For those of you that will be prepared, if you want to be a driver, heavy-duty driver, learn it professionally. Because when the time comes, we don't want to expect you cry, oh, they tell you people from Lima, they tell you people from Lofa, Pond County.
You must be prepared.
Be prepared, that's the code.
Yeah.
Be prepared, because the people that bring in the investment will want prepare people to work on the mine.
Sure.
So you now need to start doing your part, prepare small, so that you can be prepared for the task. Wologizi, in a more organized way, no disrespect to the Lofa people. You gave all your trust, you gave all responsibility to lead, allow us to make positive decisions that will impact the lives of Lofa County.
Many thanks to you, Honorable Deputy Speaker Thomas Fallah. It has been a wonderful conversation since this morning. And we want to again say it's always our pleasure to have you. And by the way, one of us celebrating our birthday is me.